Oh, I have still running with the police every now and then. Soliciting and public intoxication. Usually they just tell you to just move on. You go somewhere else. Be someone else's problem.
Mientras no haga nada ni nada, no te molesta.
No.
No. No te dice nada.
What will be like a suggestion to like the city to help people on the streets?
You know, I've always wanted to see Paris, France. I've always wanted to see Paris, France. The Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower. I screwed up with the VA. I applied for benefits, but if you miss your physical, you're denied benefits. I missed my physical. I lost my wallet with all my IDs. I had a VA card. It was in my wallet, and I lost my wallet. So I went back to the VA to try to get another card, and they didn't even have my DD 214, which is a service record.
Yes.
They didn't even have my DD 214, so I couldn't get another VA card right away. They don't care. Really. I lost my VA card, tried to get another one, they just blew me off. Lost my DD 214. Can't get a VA card without a DD 214. So the VA can kiss my ass. That's what I think.
Ya tengo tiempo que no. No, pues no puedo comunicarme, no tengo teléfono.
Do you have any friends? Like homeless people, friends?
Jeffrey. I did it. I made it. All right. All right, brother? All right. This is Jeffrey. He's a good gentleman.
Jeffrey?
Yeah. No, my name is Dave. Or Dave. Dave, yeah. I get mixed up with Jeffrey. Yeah, I met a guy named Jeffrey 2 days ago.
He looks just like Jeff.
You got us mixed
Yeah,
up.
he's right. That's Dave.
I was just asking him if he had any friends.
Yeah. When I first got here a year ago,
Yes.
in March, he was the first one that showed me around.
Oh, really?
He showed me where the bad spots were, where the good, where to hang out, where not to hang out. But that's what he did.
¿Y familiares no tiene familiares aquí?
Aquí no. No, soy de Querétaro. Yo aquí no tengo familiares ni conocidos.
When they realized I was hearing impaired, they sent me to the disabilities office. Marta Oliveras was over the office, and she said, "So what do you want to be?" And I said, "Well, I would like to be a special education teacher," which is what I really thought I wanted to do because my son was deaf. I was deaf, it seemed like a good fit. So I was working at the homeless shelter, and one day my boss walked by and she said, "You keep screwing up your life." I'm looking at her like, I'm going to college, I'm working, I got my own place now, I finally afforded my own place. She said, "You're working as a social worker, why are you training as a teacher?" And I thought about it. So then I took a class under Dr. Lusk, loved it. My grades went from a C to an A. So then I knew I was in the right college. So I got to going, and I graduated with distinguished honors, which I've actually got here. How much is that?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll give you something to strive for, young man. I knew I got this for a reason still. I was Outstanding Social Worker of the Year last year with my bachelor's degree. I'm Outstanding Social Worker of the Year this year with my master's degree. So I know I'm in the right place. The transition from homelessness to education is hard. Especially when you get into a classroom, they find out you've been homeless, they automatically steer you down. But, you know, it's a journey. And I'm not going to tell you, even today, I don't get down. But when I think about going back and sleeping on that floor, it gives me real good incentive not to.
How do you think social workers can help the homeless community in El Paso?
That's an excellent question, because I think, social work as a profession has a tradition of service. And so I think it's our duty and responsibility to, first of all, understand the needs of the homeless communities in El Paso and beyond El Paso. Second, we are prepared as practitioners and as advocates to also connect people with services, not only health and human services, but any other type of services. Third, we could also help to inform other people, such as policy and decision makers, about the things that need to get done. As you know, there are unmet needs in the homeless community here in the Paso del Norte region. And I think that we are in a really good position to make sure that we can make a difference. Second, that we can bring to the forefront the disparities and primarily the health and human service issues and injustices that are so prevalent. And more importantly, do something about it.
She goes, "What are you doing? You can't come in my house with that beard on. I didn't raise you like that." I go, "Ma," I said, "it just comes naturally."
You know, the Russian Orthodox Church believes it's a man's duty to grow a beard.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. See what I told you? He's full of wisdom.
What about me? I don't grow any.
You will. Don't
Eventually.
Well,
worry.
you're not a Russian Orthodox.
He just messing with you. You'll get one. Don't worry.
I just grow mine
Yes.
because I'm too lazy to shave.
And I don't like razors. So we both got our excuses. But you'll have yours when you get up there.
If I can work with the homeless people, I would like to see a lot more education. As far as being able to help them. I fully believe that in a lot of instances, they are run over because they don't have knowledge. I think there needs to be a lot more resources for them. Because here in El Paso, I hate to say it, we don't have a lot of resources. The hardest part with the homeless is too many of them. And I felt that way in a way that society don't care about their problems.
Be a clean-shaven guy all your rest of your life. I mean, I was for a long time, until about my 30s, and then I just changed my mind. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to just grow a beard. I ain't cut it ever since, and I might have trimmed it a few times, but I ain't never cut it all the way up. So I'm going to leave it like that. It's good meeting you, brother. Do right. Make a documentary.